Yeah, that's nice.
What's up, guys? It's RevJ again. I wanted to give you guys a real quick status update on this oatmeal cookie that I'm eating. It's store-bought, not the greatest, but it'll do. And also, as a side effect, the Hatredcopter 66 C10 is behind me, and we're doing some updates on that for the Rebuild Everything. Remember, use the hashtag Rebuild Everything on all your projects, your life, your cars, whatever you're rebuilding. You guys may remember that last time we were testing the fuel system and fucking with all that stuff. Well, there's a lot less on it now. The springs are out. Pop's put in some hours getting that stuff taken care of, and if you've watched my Instagram feed, you will see the micro updates in which we took out the old bolt-in frame notch. And that is what the previous owner thought was acceptable for the frame. So that's all done. That's all gone. It's all out. Now that's left to be done is to throw some blades in the Sawzall and get cutting. We're actually going to cut the rearmost half of the frame off that's damaged, and then we've taken a bunch of measurements. The truck is leveled and positioned at, like, it's a level ride height basically on jack stands. We're going to cut the back off and then work on this cross member. We're going to start by leaving it in so we can make our cuts, and then we will go ahead and drill the rivets and pull it out. And then it'll be the fun of getting the new frame rails made, getting the new cross members made. I already ordered a track bar and track bar mount from Pacific Fabrication, which is cool. That'll be on here soon. So before we can start putting stuff on, we got to finish taking stuff off, which means cutting this frame. So we're going to get some blades loaded in the Sawzall. Pop's just going to come over and help me here. And next thing you guys know, the back of this frame will be falling off. Okay, before we start, I'm going over here to the hose area to grab some ivory soap. And the reason I'm doing that is I have just recently found out that apparently, better than lubricating using like a WD-40 or a penetrating oil to keep your blade cool and lubricated, which is what I would usually do, ivory soap apparently does a really good job. So, sitting out here, we're going to go ahead and use this, lube that blade up, and it should help the blade last a little longer and stay cooler. I just found this out, and I'm not the first person to tell me that, but I'm going to try it for the first time here. We're going to use it as a lube here. Kind of gratifying. It's like carving a soap statue. It's like waxing a skateboard. I'm going to get both sides fully coated. Make sure there's plenty on there. And as it heats up, it's going to melt that soap. Alright guys, Pops is the Sawzall blade. We're going to try to not cause disaster. Go ahead. Alright guys, well, that was pretty simple. We've got the come along here, or the ratchet strap taking the weight off and the jack in the back. Look at that. That cut right through. That ivory soap does the trick, I guess. We're going to switch to the other side now. Alright, we're on the second side, guys. We've got a block of wood in here to protect some existing lines. All the fuel is out, the battery is disconnected. The lines should be fully moved, however, we don't have full access to the cross member yet, so we're doing it this way. The other side went so smooth, we're just going to come in, we're going to buzz the top, and we're going to trim the edge, and hopefully this will be a free swinging section, just like that, very soon. You can already see. Look at that. Not much going on there. Pops, you ready? Yeah, bring it. And there it is. That frame section is off. I'm holding it. I'm just holding it. Look at this. That is the frame section swinging in my hand. And this thing was just flexing all over the place, man. We just needed to replace this anyway. I'm going to lower it back on the jack here a little bit. We can swing it away. Alright. Some jack there. Off to that side. Nice. Alright guys, so we got a lot done today. We swung the frame piece away and it's just kind of chilling up under the truck here. Pops had come in and he undid all the spring stuff and kind of gave me a clean slate to work with. We took out the old C notches. On Instagram, I put those up. If you haven't seen that out, check out @rev_j_hd. So we took those out. We ended up finishing some cuts up this way. We're going to go ahead and clean these off. We did our measurements, so we know roughly what we need for a new rear frame rail. Everything's kind of set up. We started with the Sawzall cutting away the rivets on this side to free this up. This is now just loosely in there. We need to go ahead and do it on this side, and then this will slide right out. But before we do that, I need to get the new rails in so we can go ahead and slide them in place, brace this because I don't want the frame moving anymore, and then we can actually start on the rebuilding process. Like I said, this is the last thing to come out, and then it's all new frame and fun stuff from there. Fuel cell sitting off to the side, batteries off to the side. Really, it's just kind of a bare canvas right now. You can see our old fuel lines and brake lines and battery lines are kind of just chilling. Some of those will have to be removed or moved around. We have access to most of it. But like I said, guys, this is the next main thing that needs to come out. It's already free on one side there. And then it's all new stuff from that point out. Frame rails are on their way in. I got the new track bar from Pack Fab coming in. Lots of other stuff. Like I said, check out the Instagram feed. If you haven't checked out the other Rebuild Everything videos, definitely go ahead and check those out. I'll put those on screen. Use the hashtag Rebuild Everything for all your projects, life, cars, houses, whatever. I think that's it for me and Pops. So we're done today, guys. Oh, and use soap on your cutting blades and stuff like that, because a little bit of ivory soap on that Sawzall blade. That blade is still good, and we cut both sides of this frame. Swung away the old piece of frame, and now it is sitting under the truck. We have a nice clean canvas to work with, and everything else is getting built up from there. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Use the hashtag RebuildEverything. Like, comment, and subscribe. Social media is on the screen. I think that's done for now because I'm at the point where I'm rambling. So get at me with all your rebuild projects. Like I said, use the hashtag. And until next time, guys, that's all for now. Oh, check out the Yukon. I put up the new daily driver, got the Yukon. So check out the video on that if you haven't yet. Now I'm at full-on ramble, which means it's time to end the video. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.